So the chant regarding Cimeies, Kamaris, Cimaera, Cimeies, Cimejes. The demon of the priest is ZBVI. Then ZEZ, TZ. Then HVX, LIX. Then a capital X, RNVQVH. Wait. HVX, LIV, I think. And they say it's fire breathing, the mane and legs of a lion, the body of a goat, the tail of a dragon or serpent. In Hesiod, his mother was Ecadria, killed by Bellerophon with the help of Pegasus, the flying horse spirit. Father was Typhon, native to Lycia, where the volcano is named for it. Serpents were at the base of the mount. Goats were higher up. The plateau was home to a pride of lions. It's a symbol of absurdity and impossibility. But there is realities between certain entities. And we also have TVRIES and CYMARIES. Thomas Rudd has it as number 26. And possibly Cimeriel from the Enochian ensign of creation, with 24 mansions, helping spirits of Grioskis. Trivium is a teacher. They say it's a goodly warrior on a black horse. And they say it can make a man like unto it. 3 heads, one of a goat, one of a serpent, one of a lion, She-goat, snake's head, or goat. Then tail of lion, goat, snake. Okay. Anyways. The Goetia Gehenim writes that its numbers are 20, 30, 277, 340. Writing, communication networks, erases purposeless defiance, which some people would think is anti-satanic, because if it's defiance for the sake of defiance, you got to be rebel against something. For some people, that's what Satanism is. So, you know, do something on Monday to oppose one thing, and then oppose that on Tuesday, and then, you know. But what would the week be? Instead of starting Saturday night or Sunday or Monday, Monday's the Enochian Sabbath, what would be the but we're having this. So some plants we will look at. We have strawberry. Oh, we have agar-agar. Yeah, strawberries, Venus, right? Agar-agar, bamboo, camphor, chickweed, coconut, poppy. And menthol goes good with camphor, but that's Mars. The 210.42 hertz is a G sharp in the 29th octave. And we have 210.42 hertz, 445.9 hertz of over 440 hertz plus 22.9 centimeters, 98.6 beats per minute. And that is your standard, that's your scientific for the moon sound. And traditionally, you'd have C major through D major. Way off, right? But we're talking symbolism, so symbolic structure may not reach to the scientific, but it reaches, it evokes things in us. The O&A gives it mode 4 of music, G major and Dorian. And your typical grimoire is going to say mid-afternoon till sunrise, and that it's a night spirit. The Marquises, the lunar entities. And VK Gehenim would say that, 20 or 30 legions, teaching grammar and rhetoric, refining psychic senses, pine as Tuvries, to help cross seas and rivers quickly. Tuvries is definitely, or Tuvries is something that VK Gehenim says that's particular, that I don't know if there's any other source that says that at the moment. It has strawberry blonde hair, so it looked more like me when I was younger. To his shoulders, again, more of my style when I was younger. Golden wings, muscular. Read his ambition, a military patron, a finder of lost things, worshipped for mastery and understanding of systems. And, I forgot some scents involved. We have reed, water lily, willow, oak moss, hibiscus, cucumber. And let's the chant that I thought it would be, that I miswrote. Let's give that a few recitations. Cimees Yeah, it's Havaksliv. That's not right. So you may want to put these in a breast line vessel of some sort. And I got one more of these to do after today. And 2011 was the first operation in which I now it's important to, whether you have something memorized or not, to continue to make notes. So, but there's not really much I said here. We have, okay, Kimrash, the ritual renunciation of Cimeies, or Kimrash, 5:44 to 6:06 p.m. on Sunday the 13th of February, or was it March? Okay, well, I'll figure that out later. 17th, 19th. Oh, it could have been March, but it could have been February too. So 2012. Let's look at what I did in terms of 2012. And remember, I used to do these on cookies. And so we have in the ancient, in the Aramea, the ancient Aramea, which is not biblical Hebrew, by the way, we have kamu, meaning like, kum, meaning desire, like, and actually, instead of like, we're talking cause. We have rush, inherit head, rashish, head, roosh, poor, lack, needy, rash, head, chief, top, beginning, company, caption, some, principal, chapter, rulers. Oh, kamoosh? Oh, kamoosh. I mentioned kamoosh in the last one. So remember, kamoosh, in a way, could be this one. You have arsh, betrothed, espouse, request, proposal. And yersh, inherit, inheritance, possession, outdrive, poor, enjoy, poverty, succeed. And, okay, we have arisa, which is dough, and ars, bed, couch, and bedstead. So that's for tomorrow. No, well, Sunday maybe. And 2012, February 13th, 6:22 to 6:49 p.m. I was rattled. The air seemed to spark up with bright patches. My eyes flowed with the joyous tears. There was a presence above me in the west. I felt pressed down upon. My skin flowed pleasurably with warmth. I was heady and tingly. The air shook with patterns. The air was thick. I grew pleasurably numb. I felt adrift with burst of euphoria over me at times. A rainbowy mist was before me. A vault opened up before me. After, there was naught of the room to be observed. It kept getting brighter and more bluish. I was taken back. I felt huge. I returned through a close-up view of much at once. I still have the good shakes a half hour later. Now, if you see some of my videos where I'm shaking, sometimes it's because I'm in a lot of pain. Other times it's because I feel really good. So presume the best, don't worry. So let's see, in 2013 what I had to say. And yeah, I'm not doing well recently, so some Greek that we may want to consider is Kamas, a young deer. Cimeis, be laid down, lie, idle, lie, inactive, sick, idle, despised, unburied, be situated, be ready, present, extent, be in value, be fixed, be proposed. Kalma is heat. Kalmak, a pole for vines. Kamara, a chamber, a vault, a covered carriage. Kaimarus, swollen in winter, a torrent, a mountain stream. Cimaera, a she-goat, a nanny goat. A fire-spouting monster with a lion's head, a serpent's tail, and goat's body. And the most solid name we're going to find here, we have Cimaera, a fire-breathing monster killed by Bellerophon, a name of a ship according to Virgilius Marco. And in Latin, we have Cimex, which is a bug. And let's say from Friday the 15th of February. Okay, let's just presume these are February's. I mean, the other one I mentioned. We have okay, I don't see anything else with the ritual regarding the renunciation of Kamaris, Cimeies, Cimeis, Cimejes, Cimeria. Oh, now I do. From Quran, verses that would relate to the issues at hand include 7:40 through 47, 24, 41 through 43, 33, 9 through 13, 38, 20, 39, 71 through 75, 56, 1 through 11, 68, 35 through 38, 77, 28 through 34, Acts 2, 1 through 29, Galatians 6:16, Daniel 1 through 27, and Garden Rain, representing discernment, was my scent offering. 6:45 to 8:01 p.m. I saw psychedelics dominated by green. I felt a presence all about, except the north. I flushed with a peculiar warmth. This was particularly the case on my right side, so the north, because I do these facing west. I cried in joy. I became hypersensitive. I saw a woven pink and red. I touched the talisman and it was electric. It was blissful to tap it, but I had to stay focused. A faint white cloud was in the room. I saw electric blue dance upon the pages with swirls of yellow in the air as I finished the rite. The increased warmness and increased sensitivity wore off at 8:08 p.m. So 8 minutes later, and let's share of another experience before going on. So the ritual regarding a renunciation of Amy Avanas would have been Saturday the 16th, and 6:46 to 8:04 p.m. Daniel 3 1 through 33, Quran 47 1 through 15, 13 6 through 8, 4 1 through 6, Isaiah. Oh, no, it's Isaiah 47 1 through 45, 13 6 through 8, and 4 1 through 6. Psalms 29 1 through 11. Okay, maybe I got to the others in another version. And we have, I felt a presence in the south, and I saw a peculiar orange glow. I felt heady. I became warm with a sensation of pleasing crawling upon my skin. I saw pulsing red. I was hypersensitive to the touch till 8:09 p.m. So 5 minutes after the ritual. A pressure building within me. I shuddered with euphoria. I felt pulled down with a pleasant dragging sensation. I saw a large flat blob move around as I felt a flowing on my skin. I sat back up. The psychedelic sense of colors moved slowly. And that, recounting that also reminds me of my experience in the hospital with hydromorphone. And similar sensation, except not the effect on consciousness that that comes, things like that. And let's see what 2014 list for it, but let's to 66. 66 is the number value of Allah, by the way. 20, was it 25 or 26 that I mentioned? 69, 66. We have Kunswu Ra. We have Kamal. We have Cimeis and Cimeies. And we'll probably see that right when in the journals here. We have Cimeies, the fiend. And we have Cimeies, which is a companion. What's my Coptic? Well, we have an ear of kernels, our Cimeies. Hummus, maybe it says huh. Oh, maybe I'm not sure. Anyways, you have Cimeies. We have Chums. Oh, maybe Chums. That's a plant. Yeah, ears of corn. You have Kunswura, which is a form of Kansu. XNSWU Ra. You might want to say because of that line there. Kama, which is to skip, to dance, So it's time to turn to the Enochian segment of this program. So, is with all, is of abundance, referring to divinity somehow. Yon, 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 yon. These be the 92 names, the governing names of the parts of the earth, and try to experience any other symbol or name or feeling that comes in. Okodon, the renewer. Pascom, before understanding. Valgars, worker of that which is. Doagnes, unknown name. Pakasna, unchanged by time. Dialoia, possessor of truth. Samapa, the eternal. Virole, maker of the first nest. Anyespe, who binds into obedience. Thought up, who brings victory. Axiarg, the light. Pothneb, keeper of the threefold throne. Lazdiexte, all supreme names. No Kamal, who has the arrow. Tiarpax, he whose name means truth. Soxtomp, the understanding. Vavamp, starter of action. Zird, was, is, and will be. Opmakas, before the beginning. Ginadol, the attracting. Aspyaun, precedes inner truth. Xanthres, witnesser of praise. Tudnaun, is and will be. Puriastak, holy in appearance. Odiorg, with the fire of justice. Kralpir, the most joyful. Doanthien, who names the waters. Leaksarp, first with the air. Komanon, the manifest. Tabietom, the compeller, the abaser, the heat. Mopand, the receiver. Vesnarda, who cast into depths. the destroyer and the creator. Tapana, Tapamal, unchanged since the beginning. Gidon, eliminator of names. Umbriol, who continually comforts. Gikaund, the obeyed, the subduer. Laparian, the protector of mankind. Doki Pax, of only great names. Tidund, who demands obedience. Vivia Pose, the repeater. Voanam, whose nature is truth. Tahamdu, with names that apply. Nutiabe, who has honest servants. Tastozu, inspires proper dancing. Kavuknurput, who replaces with what was similar, the restorer. Lavakon, the happy. Sokyal, who forgives the past. Siegmorph, visitor of darkness. Aidropt, the just judge. Tukarze, the equitable. Nabaume, the witness of pain. Sathase, the ruler of what others think is emptiness. Yalpam, before the beginning and after the end. Torzukse, the strong. Amreon, the preparer of the kingdom. Omagrap, who knows everything about the moon. Zliedron, who starts flights. Parzyeba, promise keeper. Tutukon, he who drives the cycles. Kirspa, all hearing, enjoys the loudest sounds. Tuantum, all knowing. Viexpog, all consuming. Ozyedia, deity of truth. Parawan, who has eyes. Kalzirg, ruler of the Empyrean. Ronom, who protects the process of becoming. Onyazimp, who brings labor. Zaxanyan, who names. Orankir, ruler of above and below. Kaslapu, glorious. Suagil, the helper. Mirzian, ruler of the waters of torment. Ovaors, the equitable. Ranglam, who controls his thoughts. The ruling will. Popond, the absolute one, not in three parts, the one. Niegrana, governor of the 29.5 days of the moon. Lazhiam, user of the day. Sazyama, the able. Mathla, who ends actions, the expediter. Kurpanyam, the destroyer of speech. Pamyexp, governor. Pokiasne, the ruler of heaven. Oxlupar, the all-powerful. Vastrim, the merciful, the greatest giver in the afterlife. Uraxte, the opener of the east. Gumtsiam, only self-known, the septal, the hidden. Tonguba, the first. Gimyem, everlasting. Anvurput, the watching, the all-seeing, the all-observing. Duxmail, in the center is a presence that drags towards the tablet of fire. And rest in the tablet of earth. The first 15 were supposed to be here in the tablet of water. From the square gives forth a lump of differing heights, a curving energy, but the gap, the force pulling towards, leads through fire into earth. Orange, diagonally, and it's like there's a ball at the end, right around there, those 4 squares. Feel a bit heavy. And now back to normal. A little pleasurably sensitive, but if there's no comments or questions, Fritharzi Vom Sarg, peace be upon every one of you.